And I will put the recipe in the comments below. Like, okay. Lisa, come on, you gotta play with some of that stuff. Like, why the hell? Like, what's the downside of that? That's fun. And then you don't even have to put it in. But if you record it that way, you could.
It's a great idea.
Are you thinking it already?
No.
Oh. You're like, listen, we're not a mixology, drink recipe channel, but I'm definitely going to put the recipe down below. Feel free to check it out.
We've had a wonderful 2 weeks here in Lake Whitney, Texas, and as you saw, we met some great people. We had fun going out to dinner with them and having drinks around the circle in the evenings, and coincidentally, 2 of the people, Ryan and Chris, are actually heading to the same 1,000 trails next that we are in Lake Texoma. They are going to come in tomorrow. We're coming in today, so we're going to see if we can get a buddy campsite so that we can be together. They're going to stop at a Harvest Host tonight near the campground, so we might go over there and join them for drinks later tonight after we get set up. We definitely will. So you may not have caught when we were making Pisco sours for the group, we used up the rest of our Pisco, and we can get it at Total Wine, but smaller liquor stores often do not carry it. So we're on our way to Lake Texoma Campground, which is on the Texas-Oklahoma border, and we're passing through Fort Worth right now. So we've checked out, Total Wine is in the Fort Worth area. There aren't any in Oklahoma. And so I said, what if we pulled over to a Total Wine while we are pulling our rig with us and just picked up a bottle of Pisco on the way? And there's one that's right off the highway. So we are going to do it. We're going to pull a 40-foot fifth wheel into a Total Wine parking lot so that we can get some more Pisco Brandy.
If only they had a drive-through, that yeah, that'll be fun.
We made it to the Total Wine parking lot, but now we're trying to figure out how to navigate this plaza.
Which is actually going fairly well, and it's not bad.
We just did a U-turn in the Kroger parking lot. That worked out pretty well. Just gotta find a place to park.
I'm impressing myself here. Famous last words.
We figure if the big trucks can come in here, so can we.
What do you think, Griff? Pull it off? Let's see, got there. This is the good stuff right there.
That's our favorite. All right, we got it.
All right.
Stealth liquor store run.
Oh, it's only 27 or quarter to 7.
Well, I'm just doing a little video of our yummy food at this winery. So part of RVing is being willing to be flexible and experiment and experience new things. So today we are doing something for the first time. We're going to move sites within the campground. Our friends that we met at Lake Whitney last time have moved to this same campground with us, and they came in a day later than us, so they've got a 50 amp site a few rows over, and today the person right next to them is leaving. So we are going to move from our 30 amp site over to their 50 amp so that we can be near them. And we're trying to decide this morning, how much do we pack up? Do we do a full pack up of everything and check everything like we normally would on a normal moving day? Or are there things that we could get away with just leaving set up? Well, we've decided that it would be safest to pack everything and do our normal routine of twist tying all of the cabinet doors and padding the cabinets and the dining room chairs, because there's still a chance that things could get damaged even in this short trip, and we don't want to undo all the careful moving that we've done so far just to damage something today. So it's 9 o'clock in the morning. The person over there has just left, and we're gonna try to do this as quickly as possible and get over there. So it took us about a little less than an hour and a half to pack up everything and get out of the site, which is a little bit faster than normal, but not super faster than normal. Our campground at Lake Texoma is right on the border of Texas and Oklahoma. So today we've come across the lake to drive around Oklahoma, and I've been interested to learn about the different Native American tribal lands that are here. Most of eastern Oklahoma is still considered tribal land, and there are two major tribes here, the Chickasaw Nation and the Choctaw Nation. So today we are in the Chickasaw Nation, and this behind me is the Capitol building of the Chickasaw Nation. And I was reading that only about 1% of the people who live in the nation's land are Chickasaw tribe members. So anybody can live in the area, but there are certain services, I think, and government programs and things that are only available to the native tribal members. And there's different requirements for being considered a member. So this Chickasaw Nation has about 38,000 members, and the majority of them live here in Oklahoma. The Choctaw Nation is much larger, with about 230,000 members nationwide, although only about 84,000 of them live in Oklahoma on the Choctaw Nation land. Okay, you know, we're a little strange, and we think that grocery stores are a tourist destination. So we love to drive around and go into different grocery stores that we've never heard of. And you know, if you're from the Northeast, the Dollar General is like a lower end convenience store, basically, right? It's not someplace you would go for your main groceries. But in the South, in the Southeast, many times if we're in small towns at a campground, the Dollar General is the closest and sometimes only grocery store for miles. And I keep thinking, who is grocery shopping at the Dollar General? Like, I know you can go get a bag of chips there, right? Some ice cream or something, but groceries? So today, we're driving around Oklahoma, and we passed a Dollar General market. Look at this grocery store. It's like a regular IGA type grocery store. They have everything here. And it's the first time I've ever seen Dollar General branded this way as a major grocery store. We're so proud of them. We're so proud of Dollar General. We're gonna get some snacks and continue on our road trip.
But it doesn't bruise.
Yeah.
Right at the door. He was like.
Just said goodbye to our friends, and we have been with them for almost a month now, so that was a real great experience to be able to meet some new people and travel with them for a little bit. And now we are heading up to Oklahoma City to visit my boss and Jason's best friend, who happen to be married to each other. So it's going to be a fun weekend.
The boss is a friend too.
Yes, they're both friends.
They're both very good friends.